Oh, sup? I'm Hannah Rupp, and this is my monthly thrift haul video where I'm going to show you everything I thrifted in the month of June, which includes this miniature lawn chair that I'm sitting in. So I got this tiny lawn chair from the Goodwill in Middleton. We good? We're good. So out of all 14 Goodwill locations in the South Central Wisconsin system, I picked Goodwill Middleton because it's right next to where my boyfriend worked and I wanted to go pop in and say hi. And what happened next was one of the most surreal days of my life. So I was shopping with my brother, we were almost done, and I happened to see my friend who works at Goodwill, and I asked her what she was doing there. Turns out she was getting ready to pull some clothes for a news segment, and then she asked if I wanted to help pull some clothes. So I thought, sure, I'll help you pull some clothes for a news segment. A couple minutes later, she asked if I wanted to be on camera for the news segment. Of course I said yes. So long story short, I'm gonna be on TV in the month of July. If you're local, it's WKOW 27. It's a news segment with Samantha Bowers. And if you're not local, I'm gonna distribute the clip through my newsletter and my social media. So make sure you're following to see me on TV. Anyways, I didn't actually buy this chair that day because I was so frazzled by just everything that was going on. So actually the next week I went back and got the chair. Good story. And the magazine that you saw me reading is thrifted because it's part of my thrifted giveaway that was on Instagram this month. And every month I try to do a thrifted giveaway. It's open internationally. So this bag and a whole bunch of fun stuff in this magazine were all included in the giveaway. I've already drawn the winner and I will let you know who it is at the end of the video. Now that we got that out of the way, let's dig into the haul. So you can kind of see I have a container next to me that's got some stuff in it. I have a few loose things, and then I have a whole bag of clothes. They're not all from Goodwill, but quite a bit's from Goodwill. I popped into a Half Price Books and I got a Pat Benatar album in pristine condition for $4. Also at Half Price Books, I got a Janet Jackson compilation CD, and related to that from a thrift store, I got Janet Jackson's Control on cassette. So I've been jamming to a lot of Janet lately. Then non-Janet Jackson music I got is Alanis Morissette, Adele, Shakira, Maroon 5, and John Cougar Mellencamp. Also, I paid up for a cassette at Half Price Books, $4 for a Salt and Pepper cassette, because you know where I went this month? To the New Kids on the Block mixtape tour! It was so much fun, and I recapped it on both my Facebook, my Instagram, and I think in my newsletter, and I finally got to introduce you guys to my boyfriend Ryan. So if you have not yet seen that post, go, you can actually see his face and his name. He's on the internet now. Okay, last two things from Half Price Books. I got Clueless on DVD. Somehow didn't have it on DVD. Always had it on VHS. And Slaves of New York, which I recently bought on VHS, fell asleep halfway through and just never finished it. So I thought maybe I'll finish it if it's on DVD. Moving right along to another kind of media, I got a stack of American Girl magazines, which one of them is already part of the giveaway. Some of them I'm gonna keep. Some of them, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Then I got an In Style magazine with Rebel Wilson on the cover. And not one, but two current Marie Claire magazines. I think I'm single-handedly keeping the magazine publishers in business. Then I picked up this children's book because I thought it was so adorable. It's called Did You Ever Pet a Care Bear? Did you ever hear of this book? So it's one of those touch and feel books, which were my favorite books when I was a kid. And I do have a favorite Care Bear. So going along that line of nostalgia, I got the Barney bag. Who here was a 90s kid and wanted the Barney bag? So I am a little sentimental about it. There's actually this story of when I was a kid, I wrote a letter to Santa. We still have the letter, and that year for Christmas, I think I was about 5 years old, so it was like the early 90s. All I wanted was the Barney magic bag. That was all I wanted, and that was the only thing I did not get for Christmas that year. A family friend had actually made a bag, just this random bag for me, and that was kind of like my Barney bag. And as a kid, I just accepted I would never get the Barney bag. And then lo and behold, I walk into a thrift store this month and I see the Barney bag. It's in pristine condition. Like the inside is perfect. I think it must have belonged to a collector who just did nothing with it. So it only took about 25 years, but I finally got the Barney bag. Okay, so another kid thing. This was not part of my childhood, but maybe it was part of yours. So it is a board game called Fun City, the game. I've never heard of it, I've never seen it, but I was reading the back of the box at the store, and it kind of sounded like a mix between Payday and Life, correct me if I'm wrong, and I like both those games, so I'm like, I'm gonna give this game a try. So, something else I took a chance on at the thrift store is this camera ring light. So this is actually just a cheap model off of Amazon, but I've been wanting a ring light for a long time, and this one, I got it for $1.82, and it works. It works beautifully. I shouldn't do that towards you. It's gonna blind you, but look, oh my gosh. This video's getting lit now. This is $1.82 worth of fun. Back to normal lighting. My eyes are like just seeing stars right now. So, I have felt really good about thrifting clothes and accessories this month after I did my closet audit. Did you guys see that video? Because I have a feeling a lot of people did not see that video. It was really good and it's just really empowered me, and I just feel so much more confident when I walk into the thrift store like, yeah, I know exactly what I want. I know exactly what I need in my closet. And so, like 80% of the things I thrifted this month are things that were actually found when I did my closet audit. You know, I was like, okay, I need this thing. So, some examples. I got some belts. I got a wide brown belt, which has been on my wish list for a long time, and then it was something that again came up when I was doing the closet audit. And I got it! Then I got a silver belt, which is not something I would have thought that I needed, but when I did the closet audit, I found out I needed it. But I'm most excited to be thrifting jewelry right now, which was basically what the entire video was about, doing the closet audit. I've just been having so much fun looking for jewelry. So, something that I got from my wish list are these beautiful pink flower petal earrings. They just hang so beautifully and they go with a lot of things in my closet and they're perfect. And I'm so glad I did a closet audit because before I probably would not have bought these because I would have been like, they're pretty, but I don't need them. But I did a closet audit, okay. I should stop talking about the closet audit. Just go watch the video and do it, and it's gonna change your life. Maybe we should talk about thrifting wish lists, which I actually got to discuss with Levi of the Thrift Therapy podcast because I was on the Thrift Therapy podcast this month. So much happened this month. I'm gonna have that episode linked down below so you can listen to the whole thing. Hear me talk about thrifting and thrifting wish lists and thrifting mantras and thrifting. It's good. And if you love thrifting, you're gonna love the entire podcast. Levi is just a hoot to listen to. So from my wish list, I was looking for a pair of black high heels, and I got the exact high heels I was looking for. And they look a little rough because I've already worn them, because they were a need in my closet when I did the closet audit. And then I got a pair of light red flats, which is a pretty big deal to me to find colorful shoes in my size at a thrift store. I wear an 11, it's hard enough to find my size, but then to actually find cute shoes in my size, so they just ticked all the boxes. Absolutely perfect. I'm very happy to have them. Another thing from my thrifting wish list, it's been on there for a few years now, is a laptop bag. I've been looking at them on Amazon. I was like, okay, they're $30. I'm probably just gonna have to pay up for one. And then I went to a garage sale, and lo and behold, I find a pink laptop bag, brand new with tags, for $3. Thrift gods were really looking out for me that day. Then I picked up this oversized pink clutch. I think it's vintage, just for fun. And then this tan crossbody bucket bag that will fill a need in my closet. And now it's time to dig into this bad boy. And just as a heads up, I know this looks like a lot, but also every single month I donate a lot. So it's always like things are coming in, but things are going out. And that's how I avoid being a hoarder. If you're new here, I am a stylist at Maurice's, which is a clothing store here in the US and in Canada, and we're encouraged to wear the new styles that hit the floor, and I like doing that. I have a lot of fun with it, but I also like to challenge myself to try to thrift art trends. So that is what this pile is going to be, and if you want to see like how I'm actually like wearing these things day to day, besides actually coming to the store to see me, I do a roundup every week on my blog, theoutfitrepeater.com, where I show you what I wore to work that week. So something you might see if you go into Maurice's are a pair of black gacho shorts. These are almost identical to the ones we have on the sales floor. Like, I don't even know what the difference is. Next, I got this really pretty blouse because it reminds me of this floral print that we have. It's on a dress, it's on a top. But the first time I wore this at work, a little girl thought it was pretty, so it must be good because kids don't lie. Then there's this navy blue paisley tank, which doesn't officially look like any of our trends. It's more just the vibe, just kind of carefree summer vibe. And then this blue top also has like a fun summer vibe. I was attracted to the sleeves. Look at these sleeves. And we do have a few things that have this really pretty applique, so it kind of blends in. So take it from me, a stylist. The 70s are really having a moment right now, at least at Maurice's they are. And we have this really cool striped top. And so I got this one to kind of emulate it. So it's just this flowy, laid back striped top. You know, just a top. Actually, I think it's pretty groovy. And then I have two actual Maurice's pieces. I like saying that, Maurice's pieces. There is this white blouse, which we have one right now that has pineapples on it, and this reminds me of that. And if you look at it from far away, it almost looks like pineapples, right? And then we have this new set of t-shirts that just hit the floor that look really similar to this, including one that is like the exact same color as this, except it has lace on top. Then, just in time for the 4th of July, I got this short sleeve red, white, and blue plaid top. I'm such an American girl. And now let's look at some shirts. The first one is this very bold, oversized black and white polka dot top. This loud shirt is not for a shy person. Then, holy chic! I love this phrase and I use it all the time on Instagram. And also I love this font. I'm kind of picky about the fonts on my shirts, but this one is perfect. And then I got this shirt because of the internet. It says, I'm still killing it. Back in February, I did an Instagram takeover of When Thrifters Thrift. And I took you guys inside a thrift store. You went thrifting with me and I picked up this shirt that said killing it, and I didn't end up buying it. So when I spotted this shirt this month, it made me laugh because it kind of felt like the thrift store's weird way of trying to get me to get the shirt. Does that make sense? If you haven't noticed by now, I like to show things in collections. So my next thrifting collection is toppers. Some of them I just got for fun, but one thing is from my thrifting wish list. I'll show that first. It is a pink cardigan. Okay, I'd actually argue that this is mauve because this is clearly pink, so this has to be more of a mauve color. I haven't decided if I like this whole popcorn clothing trend. It still feels weird, but overall it's a cute cardigan and I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of use out of it. Then I got this white linen blazer and I just thought it was fun. And if you can't tell by now, I love stripes. They're my favorite pattern. And then this is truly a wild card item. It is a vintage denim jacket. And I got it because it reminded me of the movie The Lost Boys, which is one of those movies I have to watch from behind my fingers because it's just so much blood. Because of that weird connection, I don't know how long this is actually gonna last in my closet. Again, it was just like a for fun item. And sometimes you just gotta do those. My next collection is dresses. So one dress is from my thrifting wish list, and it's this one that's black with a floral print on it. The cut looks really good on me. The length looks amazing. It is a good dress. I also got another black floral dress, but my mom had to talk me into it because it's a baby doll style. And I'm always a little leery about wearing baby doll style dresses because I don't want to look youthful and I don't want to look pregnant. But also, that's just the style and I should accept it. And it really does look adorable on me. And the last dress I got is just this, it's H&M basic, and it's this forest green dress, and I feel like a bombshell in it. I know it's only summer, so it's still too soon to call it, but I think this is gonna be one of those dresses I'm gonna wear over and over again in the fall and winter. You know, you just throw on tights and a jacket and you just like instantly look put together. The last thing I have to show you are pants, and then I'm gonna announce the giveaway winner. So one of the pairs of pants are these plaid pants, which I feel like I've been looking for my entire life. And these are the kind of pants that have like no closure or pockets. They're basically just leggings. And now I saved the best for last. I got these amazing leaf print pants. Now I didn't just pick these up in any thrift store, but I have noticed this trend is at every thrift store I go to. I bought these from my friend Sammy Davis. She recently went all over Europe thrifting as she went, and then she came back to her home in New York City and she's selling off all of these amazing secondhand pre-loved vintage finds that she got in Europe. So she told me the story that these were bought at the largest flea market in Europe, and they're just like some independent German brand. So they're basically one-of-a-kind pants, and I feel very lucky to own them. If you want to see what else Sammy is selling, because she has a lot of amazing things still left, I'm going to have the link down below to her closet sale. I would definitely recommend that you check it out. Help support her. She's an amazing thrifter. She's actually the founder of the Thrift Babes Facebook group, which I'm pretty sure I've talked about. If you're not part of it, never heard of it, I'm going to have that link down below as well. Well, that's enough of that. It's time to find out who won my thrifted giveaway on Instagram. And I really hope you're watching. I think you are. The winner is Shannon Miller. So to enter the giveaway, I ask you guys to tell me what you're looking forward to this summer, and she says, I'm looking forward to floating in Lake George and hitting up all the local ice cream places. Girl after my own heart. So congrats, I'm very excited for you, and I will be getting this in the mail ASAP. To everyone who's not Shannon, and if you didn't win, don't worry, because I'm going to be posting another giveaway on my Instagram in the month of July, so it's right around the corner, so be sure to follow. And I think this is working out pretty well to announce the winner in my Thrift Haul video, so be sure to enter and keep watching. But anyways, thank you very much for watching this video, and thank you to everyone who entered my giveaway on Instagram. I wish I could send you all prizes, but I'm not Oprah. If you enjoy the content that I create online, then be sure to support it by following along, liking, commenting, sharing it with your friends, all that good stuff. Hopefully, I will see you around on the internet, and in the meantime, be excellent to each other.